His neck, and I'm testifying from Lagos, Nigeria. I'm doing this testimony on behalf of my father. So about 3 weeks ago, he called to say he couldn't breathe and had to be rushed to the hospital. So upon getting to the hospital, they found out that he had fluid in the lungs and he had to be sent to the emergency for immediate evacuation of the fluid. Then after evacuation of the fluid, they had to send him in for further investigation to find out why the fluid built in the first place. So a CT scan was requested. He went in to do the CT scan and the result came out heartbreaking. The results read that he had left upper lobe bronchial alveoli CA with pleural metastasis. That is some form of lung cancer that was already spreading. My God, we were so devastated. But we had confidence because we were already on the altar of fire. My mom is a staunch NSPPDian. My younger brother is an NSPPDian. I myself, I am an NSPPDian. So we presented the matter before Eroy. My dad was scheduled for his surgery on a day. And the day came, the surgery day came, the surgery was cancelled. And I was like, wow, this is Eroy. This can only be Eroy already working, already doing his work. So I told my mom to keep playing NSPPD for my dad. Oh Lord, show me mercy. So she kept playing it and praying, and we kept on the 7 a.m. fire prayer. So whenever Papa mentions fluid in the lungs, we key into it. Whenever he mentioned any form of cancer, any form of tumor, we key into it and all that.
Cancer of the lungs, cancer of the lungs, the sound of your amen, I announce, let it be reversed right now.
The second day of the surgery came, the rescheduled date came, and it was cancelled again. And I'm like, oh God, this is just God trying to do his work by himself the way he wants to do it. And then the third date was fixed for the week that NSPP was going to turn 4. And I knew this was Eroy wanting to perform it by himself. I knew this was Eroy wanting to do it on his own. So we were asked to write out 7 things that we wanted for anniversary gifts, and I placed my dad's health as number 1. I said what they saw before, they will not see it again. I asked Eroy for complete wholeness for my father. And so the day of the surgery came, which was the last day, that's Friday, the last day of NSPPD turning 4, and the doctors wheeled him in for the surgery. I told my mom to keep playing the NSPPD, oh Lord, show me mercy. And when the doctors went in, they saw nothing. Nothing was seen. In fact, they had to come out to request for my mom to give them the test results, the CT scan results that they saw initially. And my mom asked what was the matter, and then they said nothing. In fact, there was a payment she made for something they were going to do, they were going to use for the surgery. They had to refund her that what they wanted to use it for, they will not, because they saw nothing. They went in and they saw nothing. I've come here to thank Eroy because my family, we have gotten that NSPPD turning 4 testimony that we requested. God had answered us, and we have come to return every glory to God, because indeed what God cannot do does not exist.